Welcome to the channel, everyone. Model Car Guy Rich here. Today I've got an unboxing of Atlantis Mack Bulldog steak truck. It's a 124 scale, and it is kit number M2402. And this one here looks like it's got a little tear in it, so I'll just open it from there. Hope everyone's having a great day. This one here is made in the good old USA, it says. All kinds of goodies on the back here. We have another version, the log hauler. That'd be a cool one there. This is my first experience with Atlantis, and it says they are export agents out of France, it looks like. Oh, sorry, I got the camera bent down a little bit there. Here we go. And this particular kit was released in 2023. So I'm going to go ahead and get right into this one. I did a little bit of research before I started the video here. And this here particular vehicle is a 1920s version, which was the first iteration of the Mack truck. It used to be called International Motor Company, and 1921 is when they first started using the Bulldog as their mascot. And if I read it correctly, that symbol right there is the logo for the Mack, the old Mack truck. Alrighty. Hope you all having a fantastic day. I'm going to get right into this one. My wife brought me this one home the other day and says, "Honey, look at this." I was like, okay, cool, thank you. Oh, right on top we have decals, so we'll go ahead and get right into them. Tidewater Trucking. Mack steak truck, it says there. And Ringling Brothers Barnum and Bailey. Here's a little logo for the Mack symbol there. The Mack logo. Black stripe for something. And some little fleur-de-lis, it looks like there. And a couple license plates. That's it for the decals. I'll put them right back in the box. This appears to be the tires. Wow, this is different. These skinny little bicycle tires, they look like. Nice. Look like they're one-sided too. So you'll only be able to display them from this side once you cut the little X out there, because the back side is kind of flat, whereas this side has kind of a rounded edge to it. And there are 6 of them, which is convenient because I think that's how many we need. Alright. And for clear parts, we have 2 headlights and little little lenses here, which might be a 2-piece front glass, and a couple little like marker lights there, and a nice clear letter A to join our alphabet. Alrighty, I'll take the rest of the contents out of the box. Looks like 2 bags and some instructions are all that's left in the box. I'll get that out of the way for now. So the first part we have molded in yellow. Let's see here. Cut this right open. Here we have what appears to be the front fenders. I'm assuming the cab is going to sit on this hump here. Maybe not, but that's just what I'm assuming. It looks like front fenders because there are no rear fenders, so it's got to be that. I believe this is the fuel tank, or it's got to be a fuel tank. I don't think there was a battery that big back then. Here are some wheels, single-sided. Little box, couple of hinges it looks like right here, firewall, and the wheel hubs, I think these are, and they say Mack on them in fine letters, and a little door there of some sort. Okay, and here we have the hood, the nose, very distinctive looking. Can't see it on the box, but there's a looks like a, well, I guess you can see it on the box. Yeah, there's a little Mack symbol, little M. I can't hold it all the way straight, but that's it there. Here are the C cab parts. They would go like that. This is one half and the other half. This is the passenger side and the driver's side. This is the roof, I believe. Yeah, pretty sure that's the roof. I'm not positive on that one, guys. Here are the rear wheels, which are double thickness. So they're one-piece dualies. Here's a part of the bed, windshield frame, little radiator cover area. Here's that front piece. This is the part that goes on the hole through the hood. Okay, you'd want to paint that a different color. You don't have to, but it would look really sharp if you did. This is the dashboard. Kind of simple. Back in the day, I guess things were more simpler. And here we have the sides of the truck. Going to be the support pieces. Whoop, I got parts falling off, guys. It's a madhouse here. Alright, this is the tailgate. One side. And this must be like the front header part. They look like they have wood grain. I don't know if the camera's picking that up on it. These are the stake sides here. Two long ones for your sides, and this will be the front piece. That's all that's on that tree. And the final piece of molded in yellow, we have this big long tonneau cover. No, this is the actual bed of the truck. So this would be wood grain also. Yes, it has wood grain embossed in there. So you'd want to paint that up some nice wood colors with toning or whatever, you know, however you want to make it. And then your stakes would mount in those holes on both sides. This here is the frame for the bottom of the bed, right here, the chassis part. And I have no idea what these two pieces are. Oh, you know what? I do. These are the signs that you hang on the stakes. That's what those are. Huh. Figure that out. Here they are, here. On the instructions. These are those signs right there that you would put your name on them or whatever decal you want. Pretty neat. Alright, here's the black, which is going to be mostly the chassis and frame section. And there's two trees there. Oh, alright, we also have the engine. I forgot all about the engine. Oh, big old double humper there. I don't know what size the engine is. Here's the front I-beam for the steering. Looks like an antenna or the steering column. Another piece there. Some springs for the rear. This is the chain drive. This is what powers the vehicle. It's I haven't run across the transmission yet, but it hooks to here, and this part would hook to the axles for the wheels. I have that backwards. There we go. There you go. Now you can see the detail on the engine a little better. And miscellaneous cross beams and frame support beams. Some lights. A couple little lantern like light looking things. Brake pedals, gas pedal. Yeah, and exhaust here. Maybe an air tank here. I'm not sure if that technology was around yet back in the 20s. And here's the floorboard. So because this kit has the Bulldog logo on it, it's after 1920. So it's 1921 up to like 1929, I think, was this particular model available. Actually, if I look here, I'm looking at, yeah, 1920 to 1929 is when this particular body style was available, and they didn't start using the Bulldog logo until June 3rd, actually, of 1921. So that's the time frame of this particular vehicle. Here's the seat. I don't know if that's, I think it goes that way. That's the bench seat. Big old steering wheel. Some snorkeling exhaust manifold with a little bit of piping. Here's the frame sections. There's two pieces of frame. Pretty decent looking. Nice, okay thickness. It's not the Excuse me, it's not the greatest, but it's decent. Here's the transmission, 2 halves. I don't know what this piece is here. Some tow hooks, more springs for probably the front suspension. Tie rod of some sort, coolant line, another tie rod for the other end, or it could be a torsion bar, I don't know. This, I think, is a steering box, a steering gearbox, and then the column. Part of the exhaust here, or the manifold for the top of the engine. And these little banjo looking things, I think, are part of the chain drive system. And that's it for parts, guys. That was kind of quick, but pretty neat. Let me get right into the instructions and let you get on your way. Alright, we got a decent little write-up here about the actual vehicle. Had a 40 horse engine, 5.5 ton capacity truck of 1926, so maybe that's what this one is. Yes, the Atlantis model represents a 5.5 ton capacity of a 26 with a 168 inch wheelbase. Power was supplied by the famous 4-cylinder cast in pairs, a Mack 40. Well, there you go. That's what I was trying to figure out. I looked it up online, and here I could have just read the instructions. Who knew? Alright, so we have that, and then this is like a map. This isn't a booklet. Let's see here. Well, let me set you down a second, folks. Alright. Oh, upside down. That's part 12. I'm confused. Oh, alright, here we go. Yeah, this is crazy. Ready? Part 1 starts down here. Before assembling a chassis, the headlights would be attached. Step there, clean out the holes indicated ahead of time. That's very nice. About time somebody tells you that stuff before you glue it all together. But then again, you have to read it to know these things. So, put the framing together. Alright. The wheels, the chain drive, there's that little banjo looking thing, goes to the back of that. Okay. Cool. And now for part 4, gotta flip it all the way over and upside down. Okay. Yeah. I get all kinds of exercise building this one. Here's the engine assembly. More of that. 6 is putting the engine into the frame. Paying attention to the support here apparently. There's more. And 8 is doing your interior, which crosses over here. And then 9 does this work here. 10 is putting the cab all together. You're going to decide on what cab style you will use. See the photos and a sketch. So, oh, okay. Here we have a half cab with no head, windshield or lights. So you can make it a convertible. They call it a half cab. So that's possible, but then you'd have to cut off right there. I think I'm going to do mine full cab. Yep. There you go. There's number 11. And then we go back to 12. We flip it. We turn it around. Here's your bed. And now 13 goes down. Put the rest of the bed together. 14, we do these parts, whatever they are. Your tanks for underneath, that's for your air brakes most likely. 15 is down here. Okay. 16 is putting them billboard things on. And then that's it. Painting your model, decals instructions. Kind of cool. You know, once I get used to the layout of the instructions, that'll be a big hurdle, and then once that's done, then we'll just put it together. Maybe do some painting on it. I'll do a little more research, see what kind of color options we had back in the day. And then, I mean, I'm old, but I'm not that old, so I'll have to look it up and see what was going on. So that's it, folks. That's the Atlantis 1926. You know what? That's funny. Look at this, guys. Hold on just a second. I looked on this whole box. Now, my wife picked this up for me yesterday, and I looked on this box like crazy. Couldn't find out what year it was, and I turned it to the side, and it says it right there, 1926 Bulldog AC, or Mack, whatever. Too funny. Alrighty, folks. I'll see you on the next one. Model Car Guy Rich out. Keep on modeling.